Yeah. Hi friends, good morning to all of you. So today our major discussion about the most important topics in case of biology to get maximum number of marks in our IIT Jam 2021 exam. Hey, hello Abhijit. Okay, friends, understand the concept very briefly here. So let me quickly give my introduction. So my name is Chandrasekhar. I have qualified CSIR NET Life Sciences with All India Rank 2, GATE Biotechnology with AIR 9 and ICMR exam with the AIR 17. And friends, so far I have guided more than 1400 qualified students in the NET GATE as well as the JAM exam. I am master in teaching most toughest concept in very simplistic way. And in my 7 years of experience, I have given good morning Radhika, good morning Abhijit, and in my 7 years of experience, I have produced many more All India ranks. All India ranks like 8, 3, 4, 7, 8, 11, 13, 21, 33 in our jam. Right. So friends, today the main theme of today mainly we are going to discuss what exactly we have to focus in our IIT Jam in terms of a biology. Okay, friends, we know that every one of us know very well that biology contains the major portion, correct na? And you know that everyone is aware that this year the IIT Jam question paper was set by the IISc Bangalore. Okay, so don't most of the students are thinking that if IISc set the question paper will be too tough, very tough. So nothing like that, my friends. Always keep it in your mind, whomever prepare the question paper doesn't matter for us. So if you are really well versed with our preparation, my friends, we can easily crack the exam. And I know that 99% of all of us are very panic about our exam. That's absolutely true. So friends, so don't worry at all. I will be there to help all of you to get rid of this fear and to crack the exam very easily. Right. And friends, I will always very strongly believe doing smart work always will help us rather than doing the smart work. We don't know whether hard work whether it will give the proper result to us or not, but I strongly believe, my friends, smart work always give a great and a unique result. So if you see in a just example in this picture what I have kept, always smart work always wins, whereas hard work we can't predict whether we are going to win or not. We have to do work hard, we have to work hard in a smart way, in an intelligent way, then obviously we are going to succeed in your life, especially in our jam exam. So friends, we know that in our IIT Jam biotechnology, the biology comprises of 44%, whereas chemistry comprises of 22%. Correct na? Then remaining will be our physics as well as the chemistry. So friends, I know that biology is the major weightage topic. If you want me to tell the exact analysis of the marks, everyone keep it in your mind, my friends. Minimum, I can tell minimum 32, maximum 38. My friends, even it will go up to 40 marks also in biology stream. That much important biology. So biology, see, I never say that you should not you should only dependent on the biology. That is absolutely wrong strategy. But biology gives us a great variety of great weightage. So along with the biology, one should excel in the physics, one should excel in the chemistry, one should excel in the mathematics also. But give highest importance to the biology. And friends, if you see the biology, this is very a vast syllabus, and we don't know exactly what to concentrate and what not to concentrate. And for all of you, I have prepared upon thorough analysis of all the previous year papers. I have come up with the most important topics which will really help you to get a minimum of 33 to 35 marks from this particular chemist. I mean to say that biotechnology biology stream. And friends, we can say that in our IIT Jam biotechnology biology stream, the heart is basically for us biochemistry as well as the molecular biology. Friends, on an average, we are going to expect nearly 20 marks, nearly 20 marks from these two chapters only. Then imagine, my friends, how important these two topics are. Hence, we should not leave even a small concept from these two particular chapters. Apart from that, we should give, my friends, equal importance to the basic biotechnology, then followed by the cell biology, then followed by the general biology, and most important, physiology also. So they just write in our syllabus general biology, that's all they have written. But there are so many concepts we have to focus in the general biology, my friends. We have to focus ecology, we have to focus the evolution, we have to focus the genetics, we have to focus on the techniques in the modern biology, and many more. We have to read entire biological classification, such a huge concept it is. Okay, don't worry at all. I have sorted it out and I have come up with most important topics for the your upcoming 2021 exam. I can give you assurance, I can give you guarantee that if you are strictly follow my lessons and if you strictly read these particular topics whichever I am going to explain you now, trust me, my friends, you are going to get a minimum of 32 and maximum of 38 marks extremely from biology. At least if you score 15 in chemistry, 10 in mathematics and physics, I'm telling, who are feeling difficulty in the mathematics, physics and chemistry, trust me, so your rank, so you will get easily 60 marks. And my friends, your rank will be always below 100 in India. Okay, but who are really expert in the mathematics and physics and chemistry, please try to utilize them and try to get good marks and try to be a safe side and try to get at least top 50 rank in all over India. Right, whenever it comes to the biochemistry, as I told you, my friends, biochemistry is one of the biggest chapter in our entire syllabus. Okay, so where you have to read different concepts. Okay, so because it is called biochemistry, chemistry of the biomolecule, my friends, along with their chemistry we should also focus on their metabolism. So mainly focus on all the metabolic pathways like glycolysis pathway, Krebs cycle, electron transport chain, oxidative phosphorylation. Friends, this cellular respiration is one of the most important topic, where they will be asking us how many number of NADPHs are produced and how many number of FADH2s are produced, how many number of ATP are produced. All the students only concentrate on these three. Then what about how many number of carbon dioxide produced, how many number of water molecules are released, Friends, we have to concentrate even all this also, because we can't predict from where we can expect the question. We have to remember each and everything. Apart from this, my friends, the enzymes which are basically regulating the glycolysis process, even we have to remember all the enzymes regulating the glycolysis, enzymes regulating the Krebs cycle also. Apart from this, my friends, I will always encourage you to remember beta oxidation of the fatty acids, okay, which is happening inside the mitochondria. Apart from that, my friends, you should also remember very important concept, that is the nucleotide biosynthesis. Friends, in this nucleotide biosynthesis, everyone please try to concentrate majorly in de novo synthesis, and then followed by the Salvage pathway also. De novo synthesis as well as the Salvage pathway. We are going to discuss these. We have to read these two also. It is also very important for the exam, where you can expect the questions from the skeletal structure of the purines as well as the pyrimidines. Whenever it comes to the metabolism part, I want every one of you to remember this glycolysis, Krebs cycle, etc., beta oxidation of fatty acids, then followed by the nucleotide metabolic pathways. And friends, if the question comes a little tougher, if the question comes a little tougher, my friends, please keep it in your mind. We can expect the questions from the enzymes and enzyme kinetics. Okay, one of the most important topic which you have to remember for the exam point of view. And I think you keep on seeing our NTQ question and MCQ questions. They keep on raising the statement about the proteins. They keep on raising the statement about their different amino acid, their classification, their isoelectric point, their classification based on the R group, their pKa values, everything we have to remember for the numerical. Okay, so the best book, evergreen book always is the Leninjo. I know that it's very difficult to read the Leninger. You can follow my notes completely and you can follow my lessons completely. It will help you to crack the most of the questions from the biochemistry. Next one, cell biology. Friends, if I hope you keep on seeing the question paper. If you just check the question paper from 2016 to 2020, there is a no IIT Jam biotechnology question paper without the question from the cell cycle and it's a regulation. This is also one of the most important topic, my friends. You have to read and make use of this particular topic or chapter. I can say that, my friends, minimum 4 to 5 marks are in our hand. My friends, what kind of questions we are going to expecting? If the see, surprisingly, the question asked was in the 2020, arrange the cell cycle steps in a correct order. This is the question they have asked, but we can't predict that every time this kind of simple questions will occur, will appear. If the question is too tough, my friends, we can expect the questions from the cell cycle regulations. That is CDKs involved, CDs is involved, which kind of CDKs are involved in the G1 phase, S phase, G2 phase, M phase, and how they are going to be regulated, how the cell cycle is going to be inhibited. Each and everything we have to remember if the question comes very tough. And my friends, if the question comes from the organelles, friends, we have to read each and every organelle in the cell biology, starting with the cell membrane, cell wall, Golgi complex, mitochondria, peroxisome, lysosomes, even plastids, especially smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum, protein sorting, Golgi complex, everything we have to remember, including cytoskeleton also. Especially in the 2019, they have asked a question, drugs which are inhibiting, especially they have asked a taxol drug and they asked their mechanism of action, how the taxol is going to inhibit the tubulin proteins present in the cytoskeleton. So friends, you have to read every organelle, structure, function, enzymes present in that. Even you have to read the deficiency diseases also without fail. These are all the various concepts that you have to focus on the cell biology. As I told you, my friends, how important the chapter of biochemistry is, my friends, the same important the molecular biology also. I never encourage any IIT Jam biotechnology student to skip any small concept in this particular chapter of the molecular biology. One of the most important topic where we have to concentrate on every topic. Exactly, I'm exactly written here what you have to majorly focus instead of reading A to Z. Please read the all enzymes starting from helicase enzyme to the ligase enzyme. Helicase, SSBs, all the type of DNA polymerases, all the type of the RNA polymerases, even ligase enzyme, topoisomerase enzyme, primase enzyme, every enzyme you have to read along with their structural properties. And my friends, we should also remember the factors. What kind of factors we have to remember, friends? We have to remember the factors which are involved. We know na, in either it is a replication, transcription, or translation, there are common processes are there, in common factors are there: initiation factors, elongation factors, then followed by the termination factor. My friends, I want every one of you to remember all the factors present in the initiation, elongation, and termination of the DNA replication, transcription, as well as the translation also. And friends, most important, this particular topic, antibiotics that blocking the replication, transcription, translation, this is extremely important for JNU exam, for IIT Jam exam, for CUCET exam, for BHU exam, for Manipal entrance exam, for VIT. One of the most important topic I can say to all of you. Hence, you should not forget the type of the antibiotics, their mechanism of action, how they are exactly going to block the process of uh, different biological process. Especially focus on the translation, because it is a repeatedly asked question, my friends. Hence, we should not miss under any circumstances. And apart from that, whenever you are reading the DNA repair mechanisms, you no need to read each and everything, and you no need to waste your time. Read the name of the enzyme involved in which repair mechanism and their mechanism of action. My friends, apart from these three, you no need to read any other part. Just remember the name of the enzyme, their repair mechanism, then followed by their mechanism of action. Apart from this, you no need to remember anything at all. Right? And if the question comes a little tougher, and if the question come too tricky, you can expect the question from the post transcriptional processes, that is our RNA processing. You can expect the question from 5 prime cap also. You can expect the question from the 3 prime polyadenylation also, and you can also expect the question from the splicing also. We don't know from where you can expect, but you can, there are more number of chances that you can expect the question from this particular RNA processing, one of the most important one. So friends, please read all enzymes, especially my friends, every time they used to ask the question from DNA polymerases as well as the RNA polymerases. My friends, you have to remember how many DNA polymerases are there in prokaryotes, their structure, function, how many number of RNA polymerases are there present in the prokaryotes, their structure and function, how many DNA polymerase and RNA polymerases are present in the eukaryotes, their structure and their function. Even you have to remember their composition. I mean to say that their subunit. If you see the DNA polymerase 3, it is made up of 10 subunits. If you see the RNA polymerase, it is made up of 6 subunits: core unit, holo subunit, everything you have to remember for the exam. Hence, my friends, first one biochemistry, then followed by molecular biology. These two are the heart to the IIT Jam biotechnology biology syllabus. The student who skip these two chapters, their success rate will completely fall down. I never encourage to any one of you to leave any of the concept from these two chapters. Try to become excel in these two chapters. Then another very important one, cell signaling, cell communication, immunology, as well as the cancer. From here, we are expecting different types of the generalized statement. I can tell you 100%. I am not telling 99%, my friends. I am telling you 100%. There is a no IIT Jam question paper without the question from the cell signaling. So every time they use it to repeat this particular question, either in the MCQ section or in the MSQ section. Okay, hence we should not neglect this under any circumstances. One of the most important pathways, cell signaling pathways you have to read, especially GPCR and MAP kinase and JAK-STAT pathway. I don't encourage you to go beyond this. Okay, mainly focus on GPCR, MAP kinase, JAK-STAT pathway, and please try to read the entire cellular messenger, starting from cyclic AMP, GMP, calcium, IP3, NO, DAG, every secondary messenger we have to read, my friends. And another very important topic, that is the cancer. Whenever we are reading the cancer, students, I request all of you to read entire concepts, especially the differences between the normal cell and cancer cell, and differences between the benign tumor and malignant tumor, and various causes of the cancer, and my friends, most important, genetics of the cancer. Whenever you're reading the genetics of the cancer, it is must and should you have to know the proto-oncogenic mutation, that is gain of function mutation, and tumor suppressor gene mutation, that is the loss of gene function mutation, which is dominant, which is recessive. Each and every point you have to remember for the exam point of view. So cancer is also one of the most important subject or important concept that you have to focus without fail. Then my friends, whenever it comes to the immunology, I know that immunology is also very huge syllabus. See, in our BSc level, we read 6 months. Sometimes we read 1 year this particular immunology. Now I am telling immunology to cover very fastly in the span of 100 days. I know it's a very difficult. So that's why I have segregated most important topics where we can expect the questions. That is innate immune system, adaptive immune system, most important one. Complete knowledge of all WBC cells, starting from lymphocyte, 2020 asked question, 2019 asked question, lymphocytes, then erythrocytes. Okay, we have to read both B lymphocyte, T lymphocyte, their receptor, their structure, their function, to which MHC molecules they are attached. Even we have to read the neutrophil, basophil, eosinophil, each and everything we have to read and remember. And friends, there is a very special concept named as MHC molecule, very important. We have to focus on class 1 MHC, class 2 MHC, class 3 MHC, their antigen processing, their presentation, everything we have to remember. And we should also give the special emphasis on the different type of the receptors, like B cell receptor, T cell receptor, soluble receptor, which are membrane bounded receptor. We have to read all those. We have to read 5 type of antibodies, their structure, their function, and numerical type of questions also we may expect, or NTQ questions may also expect from this particular antibody. Preparation of monoclonal and polyclonal antibodies. My friends, apart from this, we should also focus on the primary immune response, primary immune response, and secondary immune response. So we have to discuss this important concept also, where you can expect, my friends, graphical type of the question. Apart from that, we should also read the autoimmune diseases. Don't worry at all, whomever feeling this particular immunology is a difficult one. In the end of this By the end of this month, I'm starting immunology. You can enroll in my course. I'll teach in such a way that how difficult the immunology may be, you can very easily remember. And friends, I don't encourage any one of you to leave the plant physiology as well as the human physiology. What is the reason behind that? Why I don't encourage you to leave that? Because friends, the plant physiology and human physiology, these are all fixed questions, friends. What does it mean by the word fixed questions? Every time, every year, compulsory, we will get the questions from the plant physiology and human physiology. You can't imagine your IIT Jam question paper, once again I am saying you, without the question from the photosynthesis. Hence, I request all of you to read very thoroughly and don't leave anything in case of a plant physiology. Concentrate on photosynthesis, mineral nutrition. Mineral nutrition, I will tell you what exactly you have to focus, because it may appear or may not appear, but we should not neglect this. Transport in the plant: xylem transport, phloem transport, cohesion tension theory, bulk flow hypothesis, or the Munch hypothesis. All the type of plant hormones, starting from auxin till the auxin, cytokinin, gibberellic acid, ethylene, abscisic acid. We have to read their precursors. Surprisingly, 2020, 2019, two times they have asked the question from auxin. There are more than three times asked a question from the gibberellic acid. So hormones is also one of the most important topic you should not miss under any circumstances. You have to remember the structural properties, precursor, functions. You have to focus on the signaling also. And at the same time, we have to give highest importance to the nitrogen metabolism. Nitrogen metabolism is also, my friends, one of the most important concept for almost all the other competitive exams, along with our IIT Jam also, where you have to focus on all the type of bacteria involved over there, and different type of processes, enzymes involved over there, genes involved over there. You have to read all. And my friends, there is a special concept, that is secondary metabolite. There are three major type of secondary metabolites are there, friends. That is terpenes, phenols, nitrogen containing compound. Even we have to focus on all those also very briefly, including their all properties. And there are another two concepts: sensory photobiology, where majorly we should give a great importance to the phytochrome, cryptochrome, phytotropins, and we should also read the mechanism of photoperiodism, that is short day plants, long day plants, where you can expect small kind of experimental based questions. So don't worry at all, I'll teach all in a very elaborative and simple manner. Then animal physiology, my friends. No, I don't encourage you to leave any concept in the animal physiology also, my friends. How much important the plant physiology is, even animal physiology also same important. Okay, so I don't encourage you to read all. So my friends, in animal physiology, I can tell you very strongly, you can expect minimum of the 3 marks compulsory. Hence, I am requesting all of you, please read almost all the topics whichever I have mentioned here. First, give highest importance, my friends, to the endocrine system. In the endocrine system, majorly focus all the hormones, glands involved, most important precursors involved. I mean to say that, suppose example, thyroxine derived from where, you understand. So you have to remember all the precursors without fail, and what kind of hormone it is secreting, from which gland they are derived, how it is going to be regulated. The pathways of regulation is also extremely important, my friends. Along with the pathway of the regulation, you should also focus, what you should also focus, the deficiency disorders. Don't neglect even the deficiency disorders also. And friends, respiratory system majorly focus on the respiratory volumes and mechanism of gaseous exchange. And in the NTQ section, where you can expect the questions from the hemoglobin oxygen dissociation curve also. Don't worry, I will explain all this very elaboratively in my plus courses. And in the cardiovascular system, we have to majorly focus on the, there are so many concepts to be focused, but majorly give highest importance first to the ECG. They will ask in the exam what the PQRST interval represents, what the QRS interval represents, which of the following wave represents the depolarization, which of the following wave represents the repolarization. This kind of questions you can expect. Whenever you are reading the nervous system, my friends, we have to majorly focus on the resting membrane potential, action potential, rest of a list of neurotransmitter, their function, where they are carrying, and what is the diseases related to that. And excretory ions, excretory system. First of all, whenever you are reading the excretory system, remember the mechanism of ADH hormone action. And most important, you can expect the matching type of questions, friends, where the questions will be asked what kind of essential elements that are going to be reabsorbed in the proximal convoluted tubule, distal convoluted tubule, and loop of Henle. All you have to remember very shortly. And if you see our paper once again, especially for the 2 marker session, we are expecting matching questions from the digestive system. The questions either from vitamins and deficiency diseases. What are vitamins? They're precursors. Okay, I'm requesting all of you never ever skip the digestive system. If you follow my class very clearly, you can easily understand how to answer any difficult type of question from this human physiology in a very easy manner. Then genetics, inheritance biology, they just mentioned in the syllabus, just inheritance. Radhika, of course, you can complete in 2 months, my dear. Okay, now not 2 months, na dear. We are having up nearly 100 days. We are having, dear. Correct, na? We are having 100 days, Radhika. If you enroll with me, we are going with one super 100 batch. Okay, if you enroll for that super 100 batch, I will help you 100% to crack the exam. If you put your effort under my guidance, I will help you to crack the exam very, very, very easily. Good morning, Padmavati. What happened here? Joined so late. By the end, you have joined. Okay. So, whenever, yes, dear. Yes, yes. Hello, Aishwarya. Yes, Kulakarni. Sorry. Yes, Radhika. Okay, there is a batch is already started. Just 2 classes are finished. You can enroll very soon, dear. I will help you to very shortly. Okay. So, the batch will be end by January 30th. So genetics is one of the most important topic. We don't know from where you can expect the questions. Okay, they just in our syllabus they have mentioned principles of inheritance or heredity, they have just mentioned. But friends, first of all of you should be excel in all the type of the Mendelian principles. That is the dominance. It's okay, dear. The dominance, segregation, and independent assortment. You have to read monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross. Without fail, you have to understand. And my friends, we should also have certain application knowledge on the codominance, incomplete dominance, and you can expect MSQ questions from the transformation, conjugation, transduction, sexduction. And friends, I don't encourage you to read the pedigree analysis for the IIT Jam, whereas in other exams, pedigree analysis also given a great importance. So that's the main reason I want you to focus on the pedigree analysis, polygenic inheritance, QTL mapping also. And you should also know little briefly about the type of the recombination, homologous, non-homologous recombination, and you should also have the thorough knowledge on the chromosomal alterations also. Then it comes to the evolution and ecology. I already told you what are the various topics that you have to read and remember. And my friends, whenever you are starting with the evolution, You see na, 2020, 19, 18, 17, 16, 5 years they have raised 1 marker, 2 marker question from the evolution topic. So in the evolution friends, mainly read all the theories of the evolution, that is Lamarckism as well as the Darwinism, and give importance to all the experiments of Oparin, Haldane, Miller, all the experiment, and must study concept is geological timescale, one of the most important concept you have to read. They can ask the simple question, which of the following era is called as a golden age of the fishes. They can ask in which of the following era entire dinosaurs are disappeared. You understand? Which of the following period where the angiosperms are dominant? So my friends, this kind of questions we can expect in the geological time scale. Then I don't encourage you to miss any concept. Along with that, majorly you have to focus on divergent, convergent, coevolution, adaptive radiation, homologous and analogous. Hope you remember na 2020 question paper on 19 also we got the question from the homologous as well as the analogous organelles. Hence we should not miss under any circumstances. And friends, if the question comes little tougher, you can expect the question from the Hardy-Weinberg principle. So friends, please remember once again in this Hardy-Weinberg principle, my friends, you can get the questions in a different way. You can get the question directly a numerical question. They just ask the which of the following are which of the following is not the assumption, which of the following is not the assumptions of the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium? Or are my friends, you can also expect the questions majorly from the numerical. Okay, hence I don't encourage you, my friends, to skip this particular thing. Okay, this particular Hardy-Weinberg principle, which is one of the most important principle which you have to remember for the exam under any circumstances. Right. Okay. Now, friends, I want to tell you the most important techniques you have to read for the exam. Just my friends, they have mentioned very directly modern techniques in biology. That's all they have mentioned in our syllabus. Now, please keep it in your mind, friends. What are the various type of techniques we have to read? You should not miss the techniques whichever I am saying. That is NMR technique. Okay. IR, FTIR, UV, CD circular dichorism, gas chromatography, dynamic light scattering technique, in the gas excuse me, sorry. In the chromatography along with the gas chromatography, we should also read the HPLC and HPTLC also. So friends, along with the gas chromatography and dynamic light scattering technique, you should also give the importance to the microscopic techniques. And remember RFLP and AFLP. My friends, I am requesting all the students to read these 10 techniques without fail for the exam point of view. You have to read these 10 techniques under any circumstances without missing. And apart from the modern techniques in biology, we know that this particular, what we call it as this Biological classification. We know that the biological classification is a very big concept. No worries at all. In the biological classification, if you enroll with me, I will exactly concentrate on the most important and often asked topics only. As a result, without covering each and everything, we will concentrate on the most important topics only. As a result, you can easily answer the more number of questions from that particular chapter. So that's all for today, friends. Whatever the important topics that I have listed so far, if you really follow that with a very good guidance, by preferring very good study material, you can easily crack the exam in this 100 days of time. Okay, so I have already started a batch, as I already told you na, super 100 batch. So whomever is interested, please try to enroll a very as soon as possible, and please try to use the code. Okay, yeah, please use the code achieve 10. You will get 10% discount also, and I will help you to crack the exam very easily, and I will very surely take the personal and individual attention. Okay, friends, if you have any queries, I'm requesting all of you to ask your queries. Anyone having any queries, you can ask me, my friends. Anyone can ask if you have any queries, friends. Okay, friends. Okay. Thank you, all of you. We'll meet in the next class. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you.